Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Transport Fever. Last time around, we were mucking around with Henderson, which will be one of the first kind of big expansion areas that we're likely to move into. So Salem to Henderson, out to the next place, Independence. Yes, that's where we're heading. We've got pretty much, Henderson's just about built up and ready to roll now. So we're going to proceed today, once I've finished jiggering around with this town, to move out to Independence, where there will be a day. Yeah, see, it feels like a gag, but it just isn't. Anyway, yes, we expect more trees, expect more smoothing, expect more rampant expenditure of money. And that's why you're here, right? Good. Right. Yes. Back to the main thrust. Okay. So we now need a station at Independence. Now, the only place I'm going to go from Independence is Waterbury. Nothing else really lends itself towards an extension of this route. The interesting one's going to be Pembroke Pines to LA. But what do I care? Now, we have choices. Choices are ours. We can come down here, and this is not going to be inexpensive because there's a gradient to play with. Let's turn the gradient thing on that I'm going to ignore in a moment. Right, see, gradient, it's grading. Now we can then either go up this side to head to Waterbury, which is probably the shorter route. Well, no, there's no probably about it. Is the shorter route. Or we can go round the far side and then really skirt the edge of the map on our way to exciting other destinations. The problem, as I see it, is what this is going to do when I chuck this up. Stick that to tracker. Right? It's digging. We've got a lump at one end, and we've got a diggy hole at the other end. Unless we go further afield to, where am I going to have to go? There. Okay, well, interesting. I think that might do it, You know what? I'm one of those guys who kind of go, I think that might do it, And then we just do it. Let's Nike this thing. Right, let's get at least a street in place. That'll work, yeah. A bit like that. Something like this. Something like that. Bit of that. Very barest amount of this. No. I want to pop you. No, in a straight line over the station. There we go. Am I making the same mistake again? Why, yes I am. Right, because I'm going to do that. Some of this. Bit of that. Because the aim is always to get your station to be close to the middle of town. It just helps everything if you do that. Right, okay, I've spent enough on bridges for the moment. Let's get some track rolling. This is the electrified line we're working on here. So first task, get it down there inexpensively. Or actually, given that we're going uphill the other side, we could go with this bank and then tunnel through there. Now the banked track is going to be more expensive, but in the long run it's going to make for a more efficient route train wise. I cannot for your main connection. Right, so we'll just continue. No, stay on the flat. What I'm aiming for here, this is either going to look amazing when it's done, All right, maybe I'm over here. Oh, I see. There we go. Here comes the expensive bit. This is either going to look acceptable when it's done, or it's going to look a bit odd. I think I'm leaning towards it looking acceptable. All right, there's my spur. So far, this is going the right way. I'm going to take that. I am. Yeah. You thought I might have a bit of a rethink. Oh my god. Okay, I've got to go as far as there before it levels back out again. Keep it pricey, please. 3.8 million. Must think I was born yesterday. Let's go 3.7 million. See? That's because I'm astute. Right, there we go. Like that. And then I don't think we've any choice in the matter but to take this one uphill. Now I want to go uphill gently so that we don't burn off all the speed we have, because by this point in the journey coming back, we should be moving at a fair lick. Right, get all this rubbish out of the way. All that rubbish, don't need it. Right, and then you will then contour there for 120 grand. Very cheap. And is that the right side I've done there? Yep. By the right side, I mean the left side, obviously. And we'll take it. Right, so that should be about as flat a bit of track as I'm going to get coming uphill here. We're going to go need to talk to the bank manager again. All right, Chief. Yeah. How much do I need? Oh, almost nothing. Wow, what's my credit limit? There we go. I'll take this down here as well. Now, I predict, as you have no doubt come to predict, I will not be put. Actually, it's a good enough distance that 2 trains on here might actually make sense. How much are you going to charge me for this bit of bridge? Oh, 3 million quid. Well, crumbs. There we are. Neat. Hey, anything that's worth doing well is worth spending every penny you have on it. We could go straight to water. No. Let's walk before we run, and then cry shortly after walking. Take you over there in that traditional fashion that I do. Probably ought to connect up that other side road in some fashion. Go on, will you just do me one time? Yes, you will. Pretty. Yes. Not exactly used any kind of a sensible measuring system there. Right, let's run that down like that. Come up with some kind of clever tunnel. Get out of my way. We could equally, rather than go for a tunnel, go under the bridge. I think tunneling through there would be a completely useless idea, so we won't. Alright, and then run you out as far as here. And now that's a big old bit of road. I like this one, however, to do. Yeah, this is the one we'll take underneath. Right, from there, like that. Now, down, and again. And keep going until you comply. 200,000. It's a lot. Then we'll get this. Really? That's as close as you can go, huh? Alright, we'll take it. Right, so then the good townsfolk of wherever the hell, Henderson, Independence. The good people of Independence cannot say that I have cut them off from the parts of the countryside they had come to know and love. I mean, they could say it, but, you know, they're not going to get any sympathy from me. Like that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's try and make this do something a little bit more useful. equally... Wow, whoa, 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 whoa. Trying to fleece me for some compulsory purchase nonsense. Okay, this one's going to have to be a little tiddler like that. Too much slope. Oh, I see. By doing that, I've created a... Yeah, that, I mean, I think that's fair. I think it's fair to say that that was too much slope. Now, can I sneak? No. 50 grand for that chap's house and having a road that makes sense coming out of it. I think we'll do that. Probably. Don't want to do 2 buildings though. Just the one. I will pay the 50 grand for it. And then stick that onto there. Of course, I do this a lot, right? I do a lot of this kind of framework town planning nonsense. And the AI never bothers to fill in the gaps afterwards. I mean, it'd be really super if it did. There we are. See, look, it should just take the hint here. I mean, like that could carry out now. But I'm going to have to do stuff to actually make independence want to grow. Am I done? I'm done. Okay. Excellent. Right. Now, I'm going to need to put in-town routes in here afterwards, but first I'm going to put a, yeah, I know, brace yourself, temporary depot on here. And it is definitely far enough apart that 2 trains make sense. Grab that onto there. Construction's possible. Like that. Bit of depot action. Like, oh, I don't know, this. Wheek. Bingo. Okay, right. Now, that means, once again, it's the diamond crossover portion of the show. Now, you see, you're quite happy to do that, right? But now, you're going to fight me when I try and do the other side. You're going to do too much slope on me. Yeah, you see, I dared it. I dared it to try and cause me woe. And if I can do the same thing at this end as well, then double tracking this is strongly viable. But okay, well, the other end didn't fight me. Let's see if you are going to be as big a pain in the bum as everything. Yeah, there it is. Too much slope. Right, that bit and this bit. Because it's not the track that is too slopey. No. It is the stuff on the sides that it is just getting just a little bit upset about. So with the judicious use of the smoothing tool, right, just bring that down a bit, and do the same thing as I. Just a tiny little bit of happy smoothing here. There we go, and that should comply. You saw it complying. You saw it complying. It's just my poor aim. There we are. Compliance assured. Excellent. And then we just want to stick a train or 2 up it. Actually, before I blow every last penny I have on any trains at all, let's put a few interstitial signals on here to make sure we don't bunch up too much. Like that. And then one more there. I don't really want to put one here because it'll block the station a bit, but I think I will anyway. Alright, good. Now, I've got to connect all this country road stuff back up again, otherwise it's going to go, just going to complain. The other thing I could have done here is I could have run a road completely in parallel. I don't understand why it won't let me do it the other way. I have to go for a little bit of designer oversight there. Because you can snap road to the edge of track. No, that's what you want to do, that it won't let you. You can snap, yes, track, yes, to the edge of road, no problem. Right, now, has that made a complete wonky? Yeah, it has. It's put a drop in my chuffing train track. Now, if I do that, is that also... Yeah, it's still done it. Why is the track bending to the will of the of the road? It should be the other way around, surely. That the road will do something odd in order for the track just to remain happy with its lot in life. This is going to have to be one of these then, I suppose. Keep it cheap. Yeah, just as cheap as we can make it. 60,000. I could have made it cheaper, but that'll do. Bulldoze. One more. There we go. Yeah, now we really are entering into the realms of expenses I didn't really need to incur, but incur them I shall. And then probably that will suffice in terms of stopping it nagging me. Okay, I've got 9 million quid, doing a couple more signals, and then we will run a train up here, and then that'll be good. And all things will be right with the world. You know what? I'm going to use a new feature. There we go. Put some signals on a bridge. And then, because this bridge is very, very long, we're going to put some more signals on a bridge. And then I'll put, you know what? I'm going to put some more signals near the bridge. This is probably, no, this is completely unnecessary. Let's take one there, just to keep that diamond clear of obstruction. Right, let's route it up. New line from Independence. Over there. I can't use IND because that's Indianapolis. Right, well, we're going to have to call it something else then, because otherwise I'll just get confused. Let's call it IDP to Henderson. And we've opted for pink as this line. Yeah, so at some point I will be running a train service that starts in Flint, heads through Salem, goes to Henderson, goes to Independence, to Waterbury, Tampa, Riverside, San Bernardino, Santa Rosa. So this will be the first one I complete. Oh yeah, ooh, look, that's me making a bold statement. Yeah, no, I'll complete this first. I think I might even escalate it, brace yourselves, as one I do early. Multiple units. What have you got for me? The Zephyr. Now, it's already 34 years old at this point. What can you do? You can do 177, and you're cheap. Well, I think I answered my own question there. I think that's what we're going to go for. Do we want to do a hot pink Zephyr? I think that's just abusive to the poor fella. But I think we might go for some kind of exciting burgundy. I'll take one, please. Let's set that. I mean, it's virtually out of date now, but it's nice and quick. So it might serve our purposes quite nicely. Stick you on there. Do still have to set up the rest of the passenger route nonsense, but we can at least get moving again. Come on. Here we go. Right. Enthrall us with your red. It's like the tiniest bit of red paint across the top. Also, these reflections are a little bit odd, because it looks like the panel beaters just, you know, they left halfway through the day when they were putting that together. Still, we have liftoff. 177 apparently. That will get up to. Well, let's see. Let's do the other end first, because then there's a chance that by the time the train gets here, we'll have some passengers. Land use on, and do we want a proper? Yeah, I think we do. Since we've got the space, we might as well put a proper bus stop out here. Bus station, kind of an idea. A bit like that. And where are we going to take this? Okay, remember, everyone wants to drive on the right. We will start by heading up there, I reckon. No, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. What have you got coverage of? Right, you've got this lot covered here. Okay. So I think we make that our first stop. Right. Alright, so we now need to click on that as well. It would be helpful if it did it for itself. This is my new system, is we get all the stops up as we do them, and that way we can see what's already covered. Oh, what have you got for me? That is a metro liner. If I had waited mere seconds, I could now be rocking the metro liner. That said, the metro liner does cost 16 million quid, and as much as, you know, I'm not casual about taking out loans. You know, I take them out with the greatest amounts of care and attention. I would now be more in debt, and we'd have never had a Zephyr on our network. Bit of that. Where's this truck line going? Oh, you're going... Of course it is. We're at Henderson, you fool. Have we got this on the route? We have now. There we go. Nice little 5-stopper. Fine. So this is Hen Commute. Do we say commute or do we say commuter? I think we say commuter. Okay, cool. Good. Yep. 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 Happy with that. Smashing. Right. Thank you. Lovely. And then there's a bus. There's a depot down here. I think 3 will do for this. Let's fishbowl it. And I think Henderson's colour is going to be this rather fetching red. 1, 2, 3. Set line Hen Commuter. Hen Commuter. Right. Same thing at the other end. Hopefully, before the cash runs out, actually, we'll do it when we'll pause when that train hits the far end, and we'll get another train going as well. Now, Independence is something of a no-dog town at the moment. Let's pause it there. So, this is going to... This is the challenge to actually turn this into... Did I say Henderson again? I meant Independence if I said Henderson again. Yeah, this is the challenge to turn this into some kind of viable conurbation into which people may wish to move. Right, we'll go there, which is pretty much filling the entire town already. And then we'll go there because people will move in here or else. One more. Let's go that one. I'm already starting to doubt the wisdom of this layout, and then we'll stick one on there. Yep, comes round, and then it will stop there as well. So this looks like a 6-stopping route. We could go further, but I think that, you know, that would just be excessive. Right, we'll start at Taylor Street, and we'll go to the station, and we'll go here, and we'll do that, and we'll do this, and then we'll do that. Okay, fine. I'd have preferred you to go that way. In fact, I might even give you a bit of road to kind of infer that. IDP commuter. There we go. Good. Yes. I think so. Just needs a depot. Right. Depot up. Right. Buy some road vehicles. Right. You don't get the fetching, exciting red. You can be hot pink. There we go. 1, 2, 3. So good colour for a town named Independence. IDP commuter. Right. Do I need anything else? Oh yeah, I was going to buy another Zephyr, wasn't I? Right, so let's do that. Which is going to require another 3 million quid. Yep. And yeah, not you, nor you. I want this one. Thank you. Buy it. exciting dark red stuff. Now, it could well be that I end up buying even more of these because they only take 51 passengers, and just about every other train is quite happy with, you know, several hundred on there, or at least 100. There we go. We're rolling. We're active. Things are happening. Now it's going to be a little while before we see our first customer, but I'm hoping that it's not going to be too long. Meanwhile, we need to get the loan back down for the next leg of expansion. And what we're waiting for is an exciting passing shot of a pair of Zephyrs. Although I'm not so certain. You have to get pretty close up for it to look even remotely tasty. Although this bridge shot is kind of cool. Where are we? Coming up. Slow down, slow down, slow down. This is... There you go. This is the price of admission. We're on town in the background. No, I think we go with the hill in the background. And then... Curse you, red text. Something like that. Let's unread text. Should have done that earlier. Yeah, I don't think we've got it. I don't think we've got it there. I don't think that's it. Okay, right. Well, let's up the tempo again. Anybody interested in riding on a bus yet? There's one. One person wants to commute. Good. Well, if they want to commute that far, they'll want to commute on and train when the option presents itself. Right, there we go. That will wrap us up for today. I do need a winning shot to leave you with. How about this? Nice looking station. Bit of a bus in the background. Train coming in under the bridge. Maybe this is the angle we're after. I don't know. I've seen better. Anyway, this is going to pick up, and hopefully the costs of running these chaps will balance out relatively quickly once they get, you know, a passenger at all. We live in hope. Anyway, thank you very much for watching today. I've been Colonel Failure. Please leave a like on this one if you would be so kind, and I'll be back very soon with more of the same. If you've not yet subscribed, I question whether you'd like to. That would be super. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch up with you very soon. Cheerio.